Welcome back to the channel. My name is Katie and welcome to Katie Does Travel. I am a solo female backpacker in her 30s and I am currently backpacking Central America, specifically Panama and Costa Rica. So I am here currently in Bocas del Toro, Panama. This is my last stop. I've been in the country for a month now and I have a few days here in Bocas del Toro before heading to Costa Rica for a couple of weeks. So I am here on Playa, Bluff, which is a beach a little bit outside of town. Hopefully you can hear me, I'm not 100% sure. But I am here just honestly walking the beach and walking back. I was told to come here from another traveler to this specific beach. And it is pretty, but I think when you live in Florida and you've been to other beaches in Australia and Portugal, etc., I don't know, it's very difficult to top those, and also honestly the Sandblast Islands. So while it is pretty, it's not my favorite place. So I'm just going to relax here on the beach for a little and then walk back, and then I might walk a little bit more, and then yeah, that's pretty much gonna be my day. I might meet up with a girl I met in the Hostel World chat because tomorrow we're going to be hopefully linking up for the Filthy Friday party, which is the main reason why I'm here in Bocas. So I'll talk more about that probably tomorrow. But anyway, for now, I'm just going to relax, enjoy the waves, and then head back because there's also a storm coming. So I don't want to get caught in it. The main reason why I went to Bocas del Toro was to go to the Filthy Friday Bocas party. So Filthy Friday is basically a big party they do every Friday, and it's the first and only island hopping bar crawl in Central America. So essentially you go to 3 different bars throughout the day. I want to say it starts at like 11-ish at the Salina, and then it takes you over to another bar that's kind of in the middle of the water, and then it takes you back closer to the mainland in the evening for another party. And it's a big backpacker party, honestly. As you can see, it is pretty fun. It is pretty, I would say by the 3rd bar, definitely people are a bit, not PG. But, you know, it is fun. Would I go back? Probably not. It is $45 to go, and then you also have to pay for your drinks on top of that. So just something to keep in mind. But it is fun to do once in your life. I don't think I would do it again, but, you know, if you're in Panama, you might as well go. The next day, I just kind of took it easy, honestly used it as a work day, and then I went to a full moon party over at the Salina Red Frog with some friends, and again, it was fun, but I was kind of partied out by that point, and I was ready to move on to Costa Rica. But the next day, that's exactly what I did. So I got the boats, took it back over to the mainland, and then we took a taxi to the Panama-Costa Rica border, where then we actually had to walk across the border with all of our stuff to then talk to the Costa Rican immigration officers to get our visa into the country. So it wasn't too bad. It's just something to know. And then I had shuttles to go to La Fortuna. However, there was a car accident and we were delayed, and it actually was really sad because 2 people lost their lives. Hello, good morning from Costa Rica, La Fortuna, Costa Rica. This is actually my 2nd time in the country. It was my 4th country that I ever visited. So I'm back just for about 2 weeks here. I'll be spending a few days in La Fortuna and then Monteverde before going back to San Jose to fly home on the 8th of March. But I'm here today exploring the Bogarin Trail, I think that's the name of it. But I'm here exploring. Apparently it's just a really nice trail to see various wildlife and maybe the volcano, so we will see. It was 8,500 colones to enter, so definitely if you come here to La Fortuna, things are very expensive and very pricey. It is a very touristy area, so just know that. But this was right near my hostel, so I just wanted to do something simple today before exploring other places tomorrow and the rest of the week. So anyway, welcome. I'll take you along. It was quite the trip to get here. I don't know if I've explained it already, but yeah, it was definitely quite the trip to get here under some unfortunate circumstances, but I am happy and feel blessed to be here. I'm going to make the most of my 2 weeks here in Costa Rica. So welcome. I'll take you along and let's have fun in this beautiful yet humid and hot country. Where I paid, we started here and he told me to take the big trail around and then take the small trail. So that's what I'm doing, but it's not too big. I haven't really seen much wildlife yet, but hopefully I'll see something. So the Bogarin Trail was, like I said, pretty close to the hostel, and it boasts that you can see a lot of wildlife, but I will admit I didn't see a ton. Maybe it was just the day I went, but I did see a lot of ants, which are actually pretty cool. I have a lot of videos of that. And I think I also saw a sloth, if I'm not mistaken. But it is still a really nice trail, and it's good for families. It was $17 to enter, so it wasn't too bad, and it did have pretty nice views of the volcano. But yeah, I mean, I definitely recommend it, especially if you have families or you just want to stay closer to the city center. It is a great day. I think I spent a couple hours there, but yeah, definitely check it out if you have the time and you're in La Fortuna. The next day I took an Uber over to Arenal 1968 to do some hiking and to see the volcano. Good morning from Arenal 1968. I'm here to hike today to see a view of the volcano that is so famous here in La Fortuna. It's actually right there, but you can see it is covered, the top is covered by clouds. So hopefully it clears, we'll see. I figured this was probably my best day to see the top, but I don't know. But anyway, I'm really excited to hike here. There's two places you can hike to see the volcano. I read that this was the better location. This is technically on private property. It's not in the national park, but it is the same price to enter. It is $25. It is expensive. I did take an Uber down here. Hopefully I can get an Uber back. We'll see. Might be some hitchhiking or a taxi or something on the way back, but we will see. But anyway, I'm ready to go hike for a few hours, or 2 trails. I'm going to take the longer one, and I'll take you along with me. Hopefully we get some great views of the volcano and maybe see some wildlife. So welcome, and let's go have a great day. So a bit about the volcano. So it was laid dormant until July 29th of 1968, where the volcano just suddenly erupted, and the eruptions were over several days and left the
city below, actually under rocks, lava, and ash. It did kill 87 people, which is really, really sad. But the volcano actually remained kind of active until 2010, where it kind of had its last sort of eruption or plume at the summit. But now you can go and you can hike. So there are 2 places to go hike. I picked Arenal 1968 versus the national park. This is the same price to get into either at $25, but this boasted better views, and I would say the views were pretty nice. There are 3 hiking trails you can choose from depending on how long you want to be out there. I personally did the longest hike, and I think I spent like 2-3 hours out there doing my hike. So I'm on the red trail still. This is kind of the extension, and it's taking me more through, like, I think she said like the lower forest, but it seemed to have left the crowds, which is good. So it's definitely very humid. You could feel the humidity right when you stepped into this section, but it's very tranquil, very nice. I'm trying to find some wildlife. Not having too much luck. I hear them, but I don't see them. So maybe I'm just bad at this, but anyway, it is beautiful and I'm just enjoying my time. The hike also kind of follows, at least in the beginning, the eruption line, so you can actually see some of the lava rocks, which is interesting to see. But otherwise, the trail, you know, again, there is some wildlife. You can see there are various birds. I think I saw some sort of monkey. Maybe there were sloths. No, there weren't sloths. I think there were monkeys of some sort. And then, of course, lots of ants. But yeah, definitely recommend checking this out. I would recommend Arenal 1968 over the national park, but that's just me. But it just depends on what you want to do, but they are the same price. Hello and happy Wednesday. Today I'm here at the La Fortuna, or the Fortuna waterfall. It's definitely a very touristy area. I'm kind of hiding here. Oh, there's a big tour group getting their tickets, but this is my activity of the day. I've just decided, because it's so expensive here, to just do one activity a day and know that I can't do everything because it's just difficult to get around. You can take Uber, which I have been doing, but technically it's illegal in Costa Rica, but and I don't say that lightly like that, but you can get an Uber, but also it's just very expensive. So yeah, between trying to get around without a car and just everything being very expensive, I just can't do everything. I can't afford it. I'm trying to save money for my next trip, so I'm trying to actually come under budget on this one. So anyway, we're still a bit under budget, which is good. But anyway, that's where I am today. I'll take you along, and then I think I'm just gonna work the rest of the day, and then I'm not sure what I'm gonna do tomorrow, if anything. So welcome to the waterfall, and I'm really excited to take a look and see what it's all about. So the Fortuna waterfall, I feel like it is a must-do when you're in La Fortuna, but it is kind of a tourist trap in some way. I want to say trap, but it's just a very touristy thing to do. But it is a big attraction. It is $17 to enter. You can go down to the base of the waterfall. It is 530 steps down, and you have to take those steps up. There are no elevators, so just kind of know that. But it is a really pretty waterfall. I wouldn't say it's the prettiest waterfall I've ever seen in my entire life, but it is really pretty. And if you want to cool off, you can swim in certain areas near the waterfall or on the other side where it's a little bit calmer. I didn't personally do that, but it seemed like people were enjoying it. So just, bring your swimsuits if you decide you'd like to do that. I would recommend going early in the day, like right when they open, because it definitely gets busy throughout the day. I went mid-morning, and while it wasn't like super busy, I would say it was there were people. There were a number of people, but as I was going back up afterwards, there were definitely a lot of people coming down. So when I was leaving around like 12:30, 1-ish, there were definitely a lot of people. So just keep that in mind if you do decide to visit. But yeah, I mean, it made for a great morning. Definitely do recommend it, but just know that it is a very popular place to visit. Good morning. It is my last full day here in La Fortuna. I am not doing much here at all today, just because I want to save some money, and I actually have a lot of work to do, and I might be booking my flight for my next trip because it is February 29th. It is a leap day, so happy leap day. And the airline I'm looking at flying is having a flash deal, so as you can tell, I'm on the road, but I'm on like the shoulder and I'm watching, making sure. But anyway, yeah, so today I'm just gonna do some work, but I just wanted to check in, pop in, and let you know that's why I'm not doing much today. So yeah.
And that's going to end this vlog. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and follow my social media channels to follow my travels in real time. And as usual, remember to wander far and wander often. And I'll catch you all in the next video.